Imagine a story so powerful, so disruptive, it changed everything. It begins not in a palace but in a small dusty town with a quiet carpenter named Jesus. He was, to the world, unremarkable. But a voice within him, and a sense of purpose that he couldn't ignore, called him to something impossible. He steps out of the workshop and onto the world's stage, not as a general or a king, but as a storyteller. His message was radical and simple. Love God and love your neighbor. It wasn't about following a million rules. It was about the condition of your heart. He didn't just talk about change. He lived it. He sat with the outcasts, dined with the people nobody else would look at, and he challenged the status quo with a gentle but iron will. And then there were the things no one could explain. A blind man touches his hand and sees the world for the first time. A paralyzed man is told to pick up his mat and walk, and he does. A simple fishing boat is rocked by a terrifying storm, and Jesus speaks a single sentence to the wind and the waves, and there is perfect calm. These weren't just parlor tricks. They were moments of profound clarity, showing a power that transcended the natural world. He didn't do it to prove himself. He did it out of deep human compassion, to show people that they were valued, that they mattered, and that the impossible could be real. But this kind of disruptive love and power creates enemies. The people in charge saw him as a threat, not a savior. His final days were marked by betrayal and overwhelming sorrow. Yet, in his last moments, there was no bitterness, only a final, ultimate act of love for everyone. A sacrifice that felt like the absolute end of the story. The world stopped. His friends grieved. But the story, the real story, was not over. 3 days later, the tomb was empty. A moment that didn't just end a life, but launched a movement. The miracles weren't just in the healing, but in the enduring hope he left behind. The impact of this quiet carpenter echoed across centuries, reminding us that the greatest power in the world is compassion, and that even in the darkest moments, the light always returns. That is the incredible, still unfolding story of Jesus.